Hello, friends. Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your daily tarot reading and oracle for the 5th of May 2021. It is Wednesday, halfway through the work week. Yay! We all get excited when Wednesday comes along because then you know you're on the downhill towards the weekend. Today I am using our Roots and Wings Oracle, and the tarot deck that I'm using today is called the Everyday Tarot. It is a lovely little deck. I know it looks quite blue on the screen, but it's actually purple and gold are its colors. It's stunning. Very simple deck, but it reads really well. But let's have a look and see. Roots and Wings, what is the message for today? We have got fire today. I love that. You know, what is fire? Fire is something that warms us up. Fire is something that cooks our food. Fire also represents our passion and our enthusiasm for situations, circumstances, and for life. Fire is also something which we try to control and we don't always get it right. Fire is also something that can spread incredibly quickly. So today is clearly going to be one of those days where situations can burn out of control or can become ablaze in a matter of seconds, in a heartbeat. But what I like about this particular fire, it is a controlled fire. And there is definitely what to me it looks like food that has been put on the fire, but the food hasn't been put on properly, and the food may actually get burnt. I also love that we have the smoke coming up, because that smoke coming up talks about the transformation that has taken place through fire. And this is something that's important for us today. There's definitely been a theme this week of change and transformation. So the fire is definitely saying to you that change, you know, sometimes things have to burn really hot in order for the actual change to take place. But understand that things could run away with you and can get out of control quite quickly today. So let's bear that in mind. Our first tarot card that we have is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is often known as the wish card. You know, he's got all his cups almost displayed as trophies. And he's feeling very smug. Smug is the word that I want to use today. Nine of Cups, he's feeling very much like, look at me, I'm fabulous, all right? So it is a day of showing off. But we need to make sure, and I think that's why we've got the fire card here, we need to make sure that our showing off doesn't cause our ego to go too far and cause us to burn our fingers. So be mindful, be very aware. Yes, show off, brag a little bit if you absolutely have to. And you're entitled to brag, and you've got a lot to brag about. So by all means, go for it and do it. But just understand that there is a limit, and that fine line over there is the difference between, you know, showing off, bragging, and actually singeing your fingers. We're getting very literal today. Right, let's have a look and see what else we've got here. We've got the world. Okay, you know, and the world is the card of completion. The world is the card that acknowledges, you know what, that you've come full circle, that you've achieved so much. So you do have a lot to be proud of. You do have a lot to celebrate. You do have a lot to acknowledge. You do have a lot to really appreciate about life. Um, Absolutely. But there's definitely this feeling here of recognizing all that you've accomplished and all that you've achieved, but not allowing it to turn into arrogance, because if it does, the fire is definitely going to burn. Again, I want to bring in with the fire card here that it is about passion, and it is about enthusiasm and motivation, and it's that feeling of being just so fabulous and just so untouchable, really. But we need to just make sure that we're keeping our ego in balance, keeping our ego in check, because today is a good day. There will be many successes, there will be many accomplishments, there will be many achievements, and you may find yourself ticking a lot of things off your to-do list today, because that's what I'm seeing between the Nine of Cups and the world, that we're achieving great things, we're ticking things off. You know, so if you started the week off with a long to-do list, by the time you get to the end of today, your to-do list may be quite short, because you would have achieved much and be feeling fabulous. And you deserve to feel fabulous. Just don't allow that fabulous to turn into ego, because ego will burn your fingers. Let's have a look and see what our last message is. The Eight of Pentacles. I get that, you know, Eight of Pentacles, you can see he's got his tools, he's working hard, and it is the card of hard work. The Eight of Pentacles says, you know, we've been so focused on achieving, we've been so focused on doing, we've been so focused on churning out whatever we need to churn out, that maybe we have neglected, you know, other aspects of ourselves. Often when the Eight of Pentacles comes up, I often say to people, all work and no play make for a very dull person. And in this case, all this hard work has certainly paid off. All this hard work has certainly brought you to the place where you are, place of completion and attainment and achievement and all of those kind of things. And yes, you definitely can celebrate. You definitely can brag and acknowledge all that you've achieved, because it has been absolutely phenomenal. But we need to just keep our almost enthusiasm in check. We need to just make sure that the fire is doing what it needs to do, and no more, and no more. But absolutely, you have come so far. Today is a lovely day. So if you've got, okay, so if you've got some projects on the go today that need focused attention, today's a day for that. If you're wanting to do planning and strategizing, today's not a day for that. Today's a very practical day. It's a very physical day. It's a day for getting things done. It's not a day for strategy and for planning and that type of thing. So hopefully you don't have any of those kind of activities. And if you do, so let's say you do have a day of strategy ahead, let's say you do have a day of planning and all of that kind of thing. What you need to do is you need to just constantly be rechecking in with yourself and constantly just making sure that you are on, I want to say, on the path to achieve the things. So create yourself a checklist for the planning and the strategy. And as you achieve things, tick it off, because we need to see our progress. If you don't see progress today, you're going to feel like you haven't achieved. And that's when the fire is going to run away with you. But if you can actually see your progress, if you can actually tick off the progress, you're going to be feeling fabulous. And that's when your fire will be in control. All right. Friends, have a fabulous Wednesday with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Take care.